Two stocks that we need to focus on are ONGC and Oil India. Both have been trading lower. Now, the government has clarified that upstream oil companies will pay royalty on onshore crude production on gross realizations rather than net realizations. So how badly does it impact ONGC and Oil India? Well, let's ask Varinder. Varinder, so do explain the math to us.
Well, just a small background. These companies, upstream companies, they explore minerals, from, some of the assets which are there, the land assets which are there in various states. So for that they have to pay royalty. Earlier, they used to pay royalty on the net realization, that is gross minus the subsidy. In 2016, you could say that, the subsidy was not there, hence the gross and the net realization was almost same. But if you go back in 2 years when crude was trading around 130, 140, the gross realization for some of these companies was $80, $85 per barrel, and the subsidy burden was as high as $40, okay? And hence the net realization was 45. So imagine a company paying royalty on the net realization, that is 40, 45, but now they've been told that they have to pay subsidy on the gross realization, which will be $80, $85 per barrel. And, this is effective, 2014. Now, Feb 2014. Now, this will be big for Oil India in terms of hit if you're watching out for, and not so much for ONGC. Citi has come up with a note and they clearly say that, that the ONGC was providing for this, since 2014, and they have provided as a deposit in balance sheet and not as an item in P&L. According to them, even if they have to go into retrospective basis, the hit for ONGC could be nearly 700 crores, or which is nearly 0.3% of the share price of the company. But for Oil India, because 100% of its production is onshore, that is in Assam, that is why the hit on Oil India could be higher. They have provided contingent liability till March 2016, but if you go back, again till Feb 2014, there will be additional hit of nearly 2,500 crores, which could be 7% of the share price. So you could see a hit of anywhere between 3 to 7% coming on Oil India and a meager 0.7% on ONGC. The point is that after a long time, we saw some bit of recovery happening in some of these upstream companies after that kerosene price increase and all. But this is clearly a sentiment dampener for most of these companies.
All right, Varinder, thanks so much. Of course, more selling coming in on ONGC. It's actually